Hey guys, welcome to another video. Myself and Barbie today, we're going to be talking about diet versus exercise. So it's sort of one of the most common questions we get asked, whether it's, is it 50-50 for weight loss? So I think we're going to stick with for weight loss. Is it 50-50, like equal diet, equal exercise? Is it the 80-20 more diet, less about exercise, the other way around? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I guess, you get two common answers and they're both, I guess, contradicting. The first one, so I said you sort of get asked the most is, or their opinion is?
Well, basically our abs made in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So is it mainly diet that affects weight loss, or is it exercise?
Yeah.
I get that asked, that's the most common asked question I get on the daily. And my opinion on that is, or I used to just think it's mainly in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. But I mean, in saying that, over the years, I've learned calories in versus calories out.
Yeah.
So basically, what you consume and what you burn at a standing rate in the day, you have to be putting out. So, you know what I mean? Like your intake has to be obviously less than your outtake for you to be losing weight. Some people just seem to think that they can eat what they want and then they go and exercise for half an hour. And that might just be a casual walk and thinking, okay, well, I've exercised, so now I can go and eat what I want.
So that's the opposite.
That's the opposite. So
that's where they think it's the other way around. As long as I'm working out, I'm going to lose weight.
Yeah, and thinking half an hour, but, I mean, how intense that half an hour is depends on the individual. I mean, you might be, in the half an hour, you might be burning, 300-400 calories if you're going and doing intervals or
if you're doing
really, really hard. But some people in that half an hour are battling with 100. Do you know what I mean?
Around,
walking around, dawdling around, and if you're doing intervals, obviously you're still in a burning state once you finish doing that cardio. Whereas if you're doing steady state, once you get off, that's it. You've gotten off. So
calories stop burning.
The calories stop burning. So it's just a mixture of,
Yeah. So they're the most common sort of theories. Whether it's a matter of it's all my diet, I don't even need to exercise as long as I eat right. Neither of these are wrong, by the way. They both work as long as it works for you.
Yeah.
One being I don't need to exercise as long as I eat right. Like it's all about diet in terms of weight loss. And the other one is, if I get to the gym once a day or a few times a week, I'm going to lose weight.
Yeah. But I mean, and also in saying that, I know myself, like if I know I've got a really busy couple of weeks and I know I'm not going to be able to get to the gym every day because I like to go to the gym every day. I'm not a huge cardio fan unless I'm cutting down for competition. So if I know that's coming up and I've got a lot of work going on but not enough gym time, I will reduce my calories in the day. I'll drop my carbs back a little bit and I will, just tinker around with my calories that are going in, and I can stay at a good level without having to train as much.
Yes.
Without halving my training but also having my food.
Perfect.
So it's just manipulation of...
It's always just finding the balance. So neither's right, neither's wrong. As long as you find the balance. If you are burning X amount of calories a day, let's say 2,000 calories a day, you have to eat less than that to lose weight. So you might have a diet of about 1,500, 1,600 calories a day. If you want to eat 10,000 calories a day, can you still lose weight? Yes. But you'll be training for like 10, 12 hours a day. Probably not practical.
The treadmill in your lounge room.
You're just riding like a bike everywhere. With star jumps all day. Both answers are fine. The answer is balance. So what you want to do is find that balance. As Barbie said, if she knows I'm only going to have a little bit of time to train today, you cut your calories back for that day. If you want to up your training, say, I want to run a marathon, all of a sudden I'm running hours a day, then you have to up your calories. So then you're not in too much of a deficit as well.
And that works for me. And then you go into things like fasted cardio, fasted training, get more in depth with that type of thing and what works for different people as well.
Yeah. So you can get more specific.
Yeah, more specific with it.
But as you said before, at the end of the day, it's
calories in, calories out.
Calories out. As long as you've got that deficit for weight loss right, regardless of whether you're training to burn more calories or just simply eating less to not have to burn as much calories.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to lose weight. I hope that clears it up for everyone. Because it's seriously, I get asked this all the time. Is it all training? Is it all diet? I know a lot of PTs it bugs me that like they'll just say, "Oh, just come do 3 sessions with me a week. You'll start losing weight." Like, probably
Yeah,
not.
what are you doing in between that? What are you eating in between that?
Yeah, you need
You
to
know, you
look
need
at
to be, yeah. you
what
need to
they
be
are
aware of
eating.
that.
So, and to be fair, sometimes adding 3 sessions a week will work. If someone's stuck at 80 kilos, they haven't put on weight for years, they haven't dropped weight for years. If they start burning, or if they start doing 3 extra training sessions a week, or 3 of their own training sessions a week, they're still burning, another X amount of calories per day, per week. They're going to lose weight.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can just add exercise, sometimes you can just not eat.
Different metabolisms as
Yeah,
well.
you'll be fine. Find the balance, what works for you. The easiest way is, if you're not losing weight, change something. Either eat a little bit less every day, or train a little bit more every day.
Yeah.
Burn more every day. Yeah. I think that pretty much covers it, huh?
Covers it.
Cool. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Hopefully it answered that question. It's something that, I could go on all day. Hopefully it answered the question. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.